Hi, in today's video we are gonna follow what we dealt in the previous video. So in the first one we created a user flow where we could understand how to prototype adding a node to this app that we are creating. The name is Memo Jumbo, and today we will understand how to edit a node. But that's important to mention that we are gonna mock it, and I mean by this, we are not gonna type any text for real, but we are getting that look and feel, just a quick prototype to understand how things they can look like. So this is a kind of prototype that we can sit beside a developer or a product owner and show what we expect to have without expending too much time. So let's get started. Here we have the prototype. So we created already this node. It's named purchases. We got eggs, orange, rice, and even more. So type in here this list that's gonna open, and then we will mock that we are gonna change every item in this list. So for example, eggs, I created some micro interaction here so we can see the cursor blinking, and the component is over here. I will explain how to do that just in case you don't know. So we are gonna mock like, okay, let's type in and change. Now we change it, we added 12 to eggs, and then orange, that's gonna be 6, 1 package of rice, 3 apples, 1 package of beans, and 1 bottle of milk. And then we have our node edit, this mocking node. And then when we come back, we can see that the node was changed. And here we have all these screens that I mentioned. So the first one where we have the node and just seeing it from the outside, and then we tap, we can see all the items in this list, and then we see this first change. We added this number 12, then 6, then 1, then 3, then 1, then 1, then we finish. And by this I mean that we don't have that blinking cursor anymore. And finally we got to the list, seeing this from the outside with all the numbers added. So let's get started. In the previous video I showed the assets and how they were assembled, but in this case we don't need to really, because we are going to use the same structure, just changing small things. So one of them that I would like to show is this cursor. So I created this component. We can see that I'm gonna break down so it will be better to understand. So let me show the UI. Then I go to design mode. So this is a copy, so it's not a problem to change things up here. So what we have one instance, one variant actually, and we have the number 2. It's not being displayed here because it's transparent. We have some opacity here, but I'm gonna move and then you can see. So when I click twice, it's possible to see the appearance. It is 1. I will increase to 100, and then both are exactly the same. So what I did, I just like typed this character, and then I duplicated. I turned this into a component and this one into a component. And right after I did that, I clicked it twice, got to the appearance, changed it to 1, then I selected both of them, so like I said, I had this was with 100% opacity, so I turned this one into a component and this one into a component, then click it twice, change it to 1% opacity, then selected both of them, combined as variants. So I know that I have a component here. If I am not sure, I can change to 100 and then I change again. So I gave some name, and then I got these properties. They were kind of duplicated. I can call like states or something like this. The first one I can call, for example, show, something like this. So default I call show, and the other one I call, for example, hide. Then once that I got it, I go to prototype. Then I see this mark, this handle, this sign. I just drag and drop, and then I will decide to come here, and after delay, I use it a delay of 500. So let's apply the same to go. So we got 500, that's enough. And then we create one to come back, and after delay 500, that's pretty enough. So we got what we need. We just drag and drop and apply. We need to come here, come back to design, and then change to 1%. So it will blink, it will go back and forth, like show, hide. And that's the way that things are done. Okay, so after that I apply it to the design, and as I showed you, like I applied here, gave some space, and all around here too, here too. It's pretty much like easier, there is no doubt, I believe so. But if you do, if you have some, just drop a line, and then I will try to figure out a way to help you over there. Okay, so this first screen, that's exactly the same that we got in the previous tutorial. So this element, it's not even a component, and here it will be the same we did in the previous video, and so on and so forth. So let me show you the prototype, the triggers. So here we use trigger on click, navigate to the next screen, smart animate, just that. So, and then when the user taps this entire element, we move ahead. So on click, navigate to next screen, smart animate, just this. The keyboard, I explained it in the previous video, so I'm not gonna explain that again. And both of these connectors, this and this, they're gonna have the same trigger, on click, navigate to next screen. And here I decided to go with dissolve. Dissolve was my go-to. And then for the other one, dissolve was my choice as well. So on click, navigate to next screen, dissolve, and duration 300. And I just followed all the way exactly the same, dissolve, 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 dissolve. And when I finished, so here we don't have a button to confirm, like to provide some okay to come back to the list. So it's a matter of hitting the back button, and here it's a smart animate. So Figma will take care of everything that's needed. And this is pretty much what you should know in order to get this tutorial done. So let's run the prototype again, and we are gonna wrap up this tutorial. So click here, click again, and then we see the cursor blinking. We pretend we are typing in, we pretend again, mock, and mock again, and then we finish. The keyboard disappears, we come back, and we have this list edited. So this is the second flow. I hope you like it, and come back and watch the next one. Peace.